Welcome back for another Waterfowl Wednesday, and today we're going to be talking about waders. So, waders. They are a necessity if you're a duck hunter and you hunt over water, unless you have some special way of not getting in the water when you duck hunt. I'd love to hear that in the comments if you have a suggestion on how to do that. But for those of us who don't know that, we get waders. And so the waders that I use are Cabellas waders. I don't know what kind these are. Let me check real quick. These are just the basic neoprene Cabellas waders. And so when you go and pick up waders, there's a few things that you need to look for. First of all, do you want hip waders or do you want chest waders? So do they stop at your hips or does it stop at your chest? Most of us duck hunters wear chest waders because one, we're wading through deeper water, and two, they keep us a little bit warmer. Another thing that you can look for is what material your waders are made out of. Most of us like neoprene waders, but there's also different kinds of waders like PVC and canvas waders, and I mean, that's just really old school. Most waders now are made out of neoprene, which is awesome. I love neoprene. It's pretty great. I hunted out some PVC waders when I first started duck hunting, and they got kind of cold. These waders, these are neoprene, and if you look on the boot of these waders, it's got a number, and it says 1600. And it's thin-silhouette insulation. That's another thing you want to look for when you're buying waders, is what is the insulation on these. So like, how warm are these going to keep you? So I've seen waders with 200, I've seen 400, I've seen 1,000, I've seen 1,600, and I think I've seen 1,800. I don't know, but so there's different amounts of thin-silhouette insulation that they put in waders. Most people like the 1,600 because that's like basically the max that you can get, and they do keep you warm. I've hunted out of 800s and I've hunted out of no thin-silhouette. 1600 is definitely the way to go. I absolutely love these waders. I hunted a whole season with them. I didn't put a hole in them. I didn't get cold. Well, I was cold, but like the waders weren't the thing that was making me cold. It was just freaking cold outside. I would recommend these waders to anybody who needs a pair of waders. Go over to Cabellas, if it's still Cabellas. I know Bass Pro bought Cabellas. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I hope Cabellas is still around. But anyways, you can get these for like 200 bucks if they still make them. I think they were discontinued, but I might be wrong on that. These waders have elastic straps, and my only complaint about these waders is the little slide thing that like adjusts the length. This thing slides out really easily, and it just gets super loose when you wear them. So you know, that's the only bad thing I have to say about these waders. Not that big a deal, but you know, it'd be nice if they would stay at the right height. These waders also have a nice little pocket right here where you can shove your hands. There's a hand warmer pocket, there's a pocket right here, there's just different pockets here and there where you can keep your stuff. It's pretty great. Take your pick on your waders. Go to the store, try them on, see what you like. I would recommend getting them like a little bit big in the feet, because when we hunt we wear thick socks, and like if you buy them like in the early fall or in the summertime, you might be wearing thinner socks and you're thinking, oh, these fit, and then come duck season you put on your big socks and your feet are like super cramped, and you don't want that. You want your feet to kind of have some room to wiggle and move, so then you get blood flow so your feet don't get super cold. I don't think I got anything else to say about these waders. I recommend them. Let me know in the comments what kind of waders you guys use. I know Drake makes some great waders. I've hunted with Academy waders. They didn't last me too long, but they were good while they lasted. They just got holes in them from ice. So I like the Academy waders. They just broke. So there's nothing you can do about it. And you know, that's something that you need to be careful of when you're wearing your waders and there's ice in the water. Just be careful, because you pop a hole in your waders, you're gonna be miserable. So take some extra precautions to try not to pop a hole in your waders with the ice. It happens to everybody. So you know, there's really no way around it. Some stores have warranties on their waders, so like these Cabela's waders have a 1-year warranty, so if they got a hole this past season, I could take them back and get a brand new pair for free, no questions asked. But I know Rogers does that too. I don't know if it's like a 1-year or a lifetime. Not quite sure what they do there, but you can get waders from basically anywhere, and they've got a warranty, so like if you do get a hole, you can take them back. So yeah, that's my take on waders. I don't really know too much about them. I just kind of know the different things to look for. So when you buy them, make sure the feet are a little bigger. I recommend getting neoprene with 1,600 grams of insulation, depending on how cold it is. So like you guys down in Texas and like southern Alabama and Louisiana, you guys probably don't need the 1,600 insulation because you guys don't get that cold down there. But I recommend that for like everybody where it actually gets cold. So there you have it. That's waders. Follow me on my social media. I've got a Twitter, I've got an Instagram, and I've got a Snapchat and a Facebook. My Facebook is KS Fisherman. It's at KS Fisherman, but I have it titled as Kansas Fisherman, so I think you can search for it both ways, but I'm not quite sure. Then, like I've said in every video, I'm not that big of a Facebooker, so you know, I'll be on there very sparingly. But if you guys message me, I'll probably get a notification. Leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It means a lot when you guys do that. And stay tuned because next week we'll be coming out with another video and talking about a waterfowl hunting topic.